It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Stand and treat it. We get.
It's a hard knock live for these actors. A sneak peek at the musical Annie as it hits a Seattle stage for the holidays. Plus,
may I have a question?
the tables get turned on Refined as we interview the stars of the new ABC drama The Rookie. And a sweet dance party.
I mean, look, it looks like a Roca party in there.
They are dancing in there. It is, it's a Roca rave.
The local chocolate factory tour that would make even Willy Wonka jealous. Seattle Refined starts now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gard Swanson. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Actually, I can't promise that, but that song has been stuck in my head for the last few days. That's because the classic musical Annie is now playing at the Fifth Avenue Theater for the holidays. We were lucky enough to chat with the stars of the show.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us.
That signature song can only mean one thing. It's the heartwarming story of everyone's favorite orphan, Annie.
It's amazing. And I think everyone should come and see the show twice, and that's just not a PR ploy.
Timothy McEwen-Piguet plays Daddy Warbucks, and there are two talented young ladies taking turns starring as Annie.
I think Faith and Visacia each bring something unique to the story. They guide the journey, the ship. And so I think each night is a special story depending on who's helping tell it.
My favorite part of the show is when Daddy Warbucks wants to adopt Annie, because I feel like that's just so heartwarming.
Whenever we're with the dog is my favorite part of the show. And the first time I come into the stage and with all the orphans and everything, I think that's really cool.
I don't get to work with the dog, actually. That's kind of disappointing to me. But I think one of the more special moments in the piece is getting to waltz with each of you. That's really special for me.
Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he?
Set against the backdrop of the Great Depression, the musical is about an adorable orphan and a billionaire who come together to create a family.
I love his journey. I love his arc. That, you know, he's this rock-ribbed conservative who set out to do a PR opportunity, and it turns out to alter his life.
Stand up, oh, empty bellies. Stand up, oh.
There is plenty of singing and dancing in this production.
It's such an adventure because I never really sort of fashioned myself as a musical theater artist, and it's because of the Fifth Avenue. They started to make me sing and dance. So it's been a wonderful challenge trying to sort of scrape the rust off of the old vocal cords and see if I could tell my right foot from my left foot, and you guys helped me out a lot.
And it's not just these three. The girls say the whole cast is close.
So much fun. Backstage when we're not on, we're playing games, board games, card games, and it's just so much fun working with them and getting to know them.
The classic musical has a timeless message.
I think because, you know, sometimes hard things happen in our country and people have hard things in their life, and I think the musical Annie really builds people up, and I think I want them to leave the show having a lot of hope and joy.
Annie is sure to leave you smiling in the aisles.
This is a very joyful production. And I think if you'd like a dose of joy, come on down.
Annie runs through December 30th at the Fifth Avenue Theater. For ticket information, head to our website. We're all about musicals right now on Refined. There are a lot more shows to check out, including a Disney classic. The Lion King will soon return to Seattle's Paramount Theater for the holidays. It will play for 4 weeks. It runs from December 13th through January 6th. Tickets are on sale right now. Every year, the holidays bring out my serious sweet tooth, especially chocolate. And one of the delicious treats synonymous with the holidays here in the Northwest is the Almond Roca, made by our sponsor, Brown & Haley. Refined friend Ken Phillips got a chance to visit the Candy's Tacoma factory and discovered some sweet treats.
Since 1923, the signature gold foil of Almond Roca has been synonymous with rich, decadent luxury worldwide. Did you know this quintessential candy is made right here in the Northwest? When I find out, I cash my golden ticket and head off to Tacoma.
All right, here we are inside the Brown & Haley Candy Factory. Kathy, start us through this. What's first?
So we're at the start manufacturing portion of Roca. One floor up from us is the kitchen, where all the magic happens, but we don't go there with cameras because that's top secret.
Okay, all right.
But here, the candy starts coming down, and we start making Roca.
Now we've got all the Roca coming through. What's happening now, Kathy?
So right now, the slab of Roca is cooled down enough to where we can slice it in this wheel. And we end up with Roca ribbons coming down through the line here. We take the ribbons and now we're turning them into what is more familiar to everyone who loves Almond Roca. It's those Roca centers.
Oh, you guys look at the centers here. These look great. I'm guessing I can't grab one.
No, unfortunately not.
All right, what's next?
Well, now we're going to cool these pieces down enough to where we can put chocolate on them and the chocolate will stick.
Well, let's go see that. This is like a chocolate shower, right?
Yes, yes. You can see that it's completely covering each little center of Roca with the chocolate to get it ready to be coated in almonds.
Okay, Kathy, this is my favorite place in the whole building.
Yeah.
The Roca dance party going on right here. What's happening?
Well, the pieces have just come out of the enrober. They're covered in chocolate, and now we're completely tumbling and dancing them through a shower of almonds.
I mean, look, it looks like a Roca party in there.
They are dancing in there. It is, it's a Roca rave.
Okay, what do we got going on here?
So this is our Roca wrappers. They wrap 420 pieces a minute.
So how many a day come through? How many Rocas, individual Rocas?
About 2.6 million pieces of Roca every single day.
Wow. I love this part. Once you've got the Rocas, then they get weighed, and what happens?
So right here, we're weighing them into the right amount, and they're going to get dropped down this big chute into our traditional canister.
So the canisters get filled, and now the magic happens on the main floor. What's going on?
Right, so we filled the canisters, and now we've sealed them. They're getting lids put on. Around here, they're getting a date coat on there for their freshness, and then we're packing these up, getting them on a pallet, and getting them out of here.
From there, these candy treats are shipped to 35 countries. But your tour isn't over quite yet. I just had to check out a sweet piece of Almond Roca history.
This is the original table that Almond Roca was created on back in 1923.
All right, and I've enjoyed the tour, Kathy. It's been great. I'm glad we got to see your original place, but did you steal me any Roca?
I may have got some for both of us.
This is the only reason I'm here. This is the payoff right here. Almond Roca, a Seattle favorite. Shall I feed you? Oh, yeah.
To learn more about Almond Roca or see that story again, check out our website. Seattle Refined is just getting started.
Now here you are having an affair with an older man.
Yes.
Now that's me. How does that feel?
Tough questions fly as we chat with the stars of The Rookie. Plus, a holiday show that's more naughty than nice.
Bring a throat drop, you'll scream a lot.
Yeah, we encourage participation.
Refined goes behind the scenes of the Nutcracker Burlesque. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. I'm Gert Swanson. Now, if you watch Seattle Refined, you know our staff has a very serious guilty pleasure. Most of them are absolutely obsessed with ABC's The Bachelor. And in 1 month, the new season kicks off with Colton.
I am a virgin, but that's just a small part of who I am.
Colton's journey for love starts January 7th, and you can bet our Refined Roundtable will be watching. The promo alone shows some serious drama. The Bachelor airs on Monday nights right here on Como. You don't have to wait for The Bachelor to watch some good television on ABC.
Hawk, I know you can hear me. You need to pull over right now.
The Rookie is a hit show about a guy who decides to pursue his dream of being a police officer. The catch? Let's just say he's a late bloomer. In fact, he's a 40-year-old rookie. You probably recognize star Nathan Fillion from his other popular TV roles, including Castle and the sci-fi classic Firefly. Malia Karlinski got to chat with Fillion and co-star Melissa O'Neill.
Nathan Fillion and Melissa O'Neill, so great to see you both.
Thank you.
So guys, what's been happening on The Rookie? It's my new addiction this season.
Boy, lots of excitement, you know, some excitement stuff, some stakes, a little bit of humor going on there, some
some relationship tensions happening.
Well, and also the great comeback of Nathan Fillion back to the ABC screens. It's a big deal. I think it's a really big deal for everybody, and everyone's really excited about it.
Well, it's a huge deal. We all loved you in Castle, and you've done so many wonderful TV shows. What do you love about your character, John Nolan?
Of the characters I've played, I think he's very easy to relate to, of being the new guy on the block, just starting over, starting something fresh.
A walking midlife crisis. You see, the LAPD isn't a place for you to find yourself.
I think we can all, I can't relate to being a cop very much. I don't think many people can, but starting over, I think, is something we can all relate to.
Something else a lot of viewers are loving is the romance between you guys. Melissa, what's going on right now with the romance?
Well, at this point in the show, the romance has quelled a little bit. You know, Nolan and Lucy are both very committed to their jobs and wanting to make the best impression there as they can. And so they've kind of taken a break from each other in order to do that. But at the end of the day, the reason why they came together was because of a deep friendship and an ability to relate to each other. And I don't think that's ever going to go away. So they're still friends, but right now the romance has taken a back burner because they need to focus.
I have a question.
Yes.
May I have a question?
Oh,
yes.
It's nice of you to ask.
When I first got started, on One Life to Live, my character had an affair with a much older woman.
I love you, and I want to tell my family. Okay, I want us to be together without hiding all the time.
Now here you are having an affair with an older man.
Yes.
Now that's me. How does that feel?
I think that it was a big thing to reconcile at first, because everybody was making a big deal about it. But from my perspective, Lucy chose Nolan. She was the one that pursued him. There's like this tall, handsome, thoughtful man who kind of comes into the situation who also happens to be single. If I was Lucy, I would have, you know, shot my shot as well.
The Rookie is partly about the fact it's never too late to follow your dreams. Has playing John Nolan inspired you personally to do anything new?
I'm glad you asked that, because I am right now presently in my dream job. And one of the more exciting things about my job is that it is new and fresh every day. We are in different places every day. We're working with different people every day, different guest stars every day. My job changes day to day so much. It's always fresh. So, you know, to pursue a dream, that's what I do when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, I love it. Nathan and Melissa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Malia.
You can catch The Rookie at 10 o'clock on Tuesday nights right here on Como 4. Coming up, a holiday getaway that's pure joy. We head north of the border for a seasonal excursion that you gotta see to believe. Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gart Swanson. Everybody knows the Nutcracker is a holiday tradition around the Puget Sound. But there's a different twist on that tradition now in its 12th year in Seattle. It's called the Burlesque Nutcracker, and this body ballet is definitely for adults' eyes only.
Oh, it's certainly my favorite way to party.
Land of the Sweets, the Burlesque Nutcracker snowstorms into downtown Seattle's Triple Door, giving the ballet a sexy makeover.
Really glamorous costuming, fantastic dance talents. Oh gosh, a little wink and nudge.
Imagine the Nutcracker in a way that you might imagine it from the perspective of a 1940s MGM sort of musical. Lots of glitz, lots of glamour, lots of color, lots of excitement.
Lily Verlaine choreographs the show, but also takes center stage in her own role.
But I've taken on a new role and completely revamped the idea of who the Sugar Plum Fairy is and who her friends are in the Land of the Sweets.
At the center of it all, Jasper McCann.
You'll meet all of the characters from the usual second act of the Nutcracker, including the tea dancers, the Russian, the teapot dancers, the coffee countess, Sugar Plum Fairy, etc. And the show is guided by my character.
The Burlesque Nutcracker first debuted in 2006, but since then has grown and evolved to the delight of audiences.
We've grown to 36 performances this year, and our demographic runs from, what do you like to say, 18 to 95?
Yeah, we had a 95th birthday once, this wonderful, wonderful woman, and I would love it if she came back.
With the holiday season often focused on children, Lily and Jasper felt it important to create a fun show for adults to enjoy.
Dress up, darlings. Don't be afraid.
I think it's an opportunity for people to let loose in a fabulous way. I mean, obviously, people don't get a chance to dress up in Seattle very often, so it's a time to, come out, get dolled up, put your best duds on, have a couple martinis, and really, and rollick and frolic like we do. It's fun. There's no other way to describe it. It's
bring a throat drop. You'll scream a lot.
Yeah, but, we encourage participation.
The Nutcracker Burlesque runs through December 30th at Seattle's Triple Door. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. The Pacific Northwest really knows how to pull out all the stops when it comes to the holiday season. But I gotta tell you, so do our neighbors to the north. Refined wanted to celebrate the season Canadian style, and the holiday hospitality did not disappoint. From the moment you step foot in Victoria, you'll notice the city is decked out with festive decorations and wonderful things to see and do. Our first stop, the Parkside Hotel and Spa, where guests enjoy first-class amenities in a refined atmosphere. There's also a delightful display in the lobby that's oh so sweet.
This is Habitat for Humanity's annual fundraiser called the Gingerbread Showcase. Last year we raised over $50,000 just from people coming to make a donation to vote for their favorite.
Visitors can marvel at this collection of 20 glorious gingerbread creations. Nearly all are handcrafted by home cook. While this building may not have icing, the Royal BC Museum does have a one-of-a-kind resident.
So this is a woolly mammoth, and it goes by Woolly, and it's one of our iconic galleries here at the museum. People come right to here when they first come to visit because it's such an amazing specimen to be standing by it.
And if you think that's big, check this out. It's just one display among 26,000 square feet of exhibits like this interactive one.
So there are 34 different languages in BC, and in this area you can listen to all 34 languages. And the greetings in each language.
I love bringing the kids here and going through, especially the dioramas, because you feel like you're immersed in the scenes.
They even have a life-size replica of a vintage Victoria City street, adorned with holiday decorations.
This section of the gallery is called Old Town. Amazing place for families to come.
The Lower Johnson, or Lojo District, is also a fabulous place to pick up those special holiday gifts.
Well, Victoria, we really get in the mood for the Christmas season, from decorations and great shopping opportunities to special tours like the ones we do. People go all out here for the Christmas season.
Another must-see, the Butchart Gardens holiday lights. More than 300,000 twinkling lights dazzle and delight visitors. There's fun to be had for everyone in the family, including a 12 Days of Christmas display and nightly caroling. This winter, whether you're planning a fun trip or a longer vacation, there is so much to experience in beautiful Victoria, BC this holiday season. 'Tis the season for giving, and there are a lot of people paying it forward in our community right now, especially our sponsor, Western Washington Honda Dealers. This holiday season, your Western Washington Honda dealers are partnering with Northwest Harvest for an incredible food drive. It's a chance to ensure the holidays are a little happier for those who need it most.
We consider Washingtonians, 1 in 9 people are food insecure, which means that they don't have access to enough food to feed their families.
Northwest Harvest is Washington's only statewide food bank, providing food to over 375 meal programs, food banks, and high-need schools.
It being a local organization, it just feels good. We're giving back to our neighbors and maybe some of our customers too.
Honda has such a wide footprint across Western Washington. We know that in Western Washington there's a lot of opportunity for people to engage and connect and to give.
Donating is easy. All you have to do is bring non-perishable food items to your local Honda dealer and drop them in these easy-to-find boxes. Everything you give supports Northwest Harvest and their fight to end hunger in our communities.
There is no donation too small. There is no donation too big. Everything has an impact.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Gart Swanson. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time right back here on Seattle Refined.